I've had this guy, Anthony Pompliano, on my show. And
we know Pomp.
Yeah, he's huge, and he always tweets out on a Sunday when there's like a big news event in the world. Of course, Bitcoin's reacting, and he's always like tweeting out like the bankers right now, just like their blood is boiling because they have to wait 24 hours to trade on this information.
Yeah,
it is ridiculous.
And it's and Bitcoin, thank God, like Bitcoin's become a proxy for the global markets when
it's the only liquid instrument, right?
It has become a great proxy.
Yeah, but it's also it's not the right proxy sometimes. So it's like
it's the best they have. It's not. Yeah. It's not.
It's like bad news. They sell Bitcoin. It's like that's not really what you want to sell. You might want to sell the S&P. You might want to sell some other things. So yeah, it's a long time coming that this stuff needs to be 24/7.
Yeah, and we're very excited to be able to provide that. So much of crypto, not only from the innovative perspective, but also from the investment perspective, is focused on just doing the same thing over and over again, right? Like focused on creating the new L1 or L2, or focused on creating the next liquidity pool for whatever the flavor of the day in terms of a blockchain is, right? And so many of these things are great, but they don't necessarily solve real world problems, right? It's just retail's money moving from one ecosystem to next and propping up one ecosystem to the next, right? And you see ecosystems rise and fall. Some are in the process of rising in this particular cycle, and some are in the process of dying in this particular cycle, right? But you have to ask yourself as a retail investor, and even as an institutional investor, like, am I investing in hype, or am I investing in something that's going to solve a real world problem 20 years into the future, right? And that's, I think the crypto industry in general is incredibly short-sighted when it comes to the way that investment moves through it, and that's
what the London Real Investment Club actually does for you. It gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals: a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals, and that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge, because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space, and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best, and hope you come join us.
something that it's getting better, but and again, I think it's like this, you see it with the traditional hype cycle. We're seeing it with AI right now, where things get hyped, they go into this like trough of almost disillusionment, and then they reach real world productivity. And I think crypto is somewhere between the disillusionment and the real productivity. And again, like we're excited, and me and my partners and other folks within the company, right? Like we're not only trying to and hopefully achieving being on the forefront of this peak productivity when it comes to what the promise of the technology is, but we're also trying to help others, right? Sit on advisory, help develop technologies for other companies. We internally, like, we take a very open stance towards our employees having their hands in other pots, right? Because when we all work together and when we all collaborate for the greater good of the industry, that's when the magic happens.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.